off the rails, it be a hand for us, and we like, damn. Because we're almost extinct. Y'all outnumber us 80-20. That's why I said earlier, 65,000 so-called black women, from newborn babies to the elderly, are missing. And they're not even looking for y'all. And that in itself should be a wake-up call for y'all. But y'all don't know these things because y'all too consumed by this here world. What's that? It's that Romans 22, 12:22. Yeah, we gotta change this. You have to change. What do you think about getting into it once you graduate?
I really wanted to like
Clothes?
Yeah. I want to make like
Designer?
no, not designer stuff. Because a lot of these designer companies, they be not for the people for real.
Yeah, and sorry. When we see how people get into that fashion, they're making clothes for hoes. It's tight fitting, it's revealing, it's y'all bodies, we're not supposed to be seeing y'all bodies. Our sisters walking around here with damn near no clothes on. I just seen a sister the other day, she walking down the street. Yeah, be so calm. I seen a sister walking down the street the other day. Brothers looking at me because I'm looking at her. They think I'm looking at her because I like what I see. She's wearing a booty shorts with the see-through legs and the bottoms of black cuff. And I'm just like, and 9 times out of 10, most of these here sisters, most of y'all got husbands. We're not supposed to be looking at y'all like that. That's what him will be looking onto. Yeah, that research.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
You know what that means? Modest apparel? It means that you should be wearing things that are becoming of a woman.
With shamefacedness and sobriety.
You know what it means to be shamefaced? It means that when a brother walks up to you and he's trying to get at you, a lot of y'all want to keep keying, giggling stuff. You gotta resist that. Because 9 times out of 10, he just want what you got, and that's it. Then he's gonna kick you to the curb, and then before you know it, they like, yeah, shit, bust down.
Don't be all up in men's face. Not with broided hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array, but which becometh professing godliness with good works.
Professing godliness with good works, doing those things that are righteous unto the Most High.
Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
So Eve broke the law first. Adam didn't break it, but Adam, he did something he shouldn't have did. He knew he wasn't supposed to listen to the woman. Because God just made him master over the earth. He named all the animals on the earth in the garden.
Right.
So why would he go off and listen to her?
God.
Why? Because men get into their emotions. We get into our emotions OVO. We feel some sort of way. When a man gets emotional, he will lose his damn life.
Right. Now because of Adam listening to the woman, we what?
We die. That's what's that, Sirach? Bring that out. And, you got that? Yeah.
So this is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 19.
That there Sirach is called Ecclesiasticus, but we call it Sirach for short.
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
See that? Because what she did was, when she was in the garden, that there's snake. You know how we call, when a brother or sister does something behind your back sneaky, we call him a snake. That snake that she was listening to, that was the actual person inside the garden. So she gave ear to deceit. And then, Salaki, I got one. And then she went and she had lied to Adam. She had lied and Adam listened to her. And a lot of brothers died because of y'all. Because y'all get into y'all emotions about something, and before you know it, y'all either sending somebody to take care of that brother, or y'all actually do that brother in y'all own selves.
I still have it.
Oh, the one that yeah. I'm finished. I'm almost finished, but I'm getting a few more scriptures, and then you can. All right, I'll what you got.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
You can't be conformed to this here world. After tonight, you got a lot of thinking to do when you go home.
Right.
And it's probably best you pick up a Bible also. She got a flyer?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, come.
Yes, I do.
Read.
And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
You have to let go of all the bullshit that you done took in for your 20 years. You got a chance right now. You got a better chance to actually wash your brain. That's the reading this here is washing your brain.
Right.
This is the renewing of your mind. You have to read this book to understand. When you start to read, and then when you start to understand, then you're going to start to forget this here world. It's a slow process. It takes longer with some because we've been here longer, so we've been doing it longer. It's like a bad drug. It's like a crackhead that's been smoking crack for damn near 15, 20 years. It's going to be damn near hard for them to stop smoking crack. It's like a cokehead or a meth addict or a heroin addict. Read.
That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God.
See that? So think about what it is that you're gonna you want to do after you graduate from that wicked institution, because that's all it is. It's just a wicked institution. And calm. Somebody got a napkin for the sister. Running real quick, grabbing some napkins.
Thank you.
Aqua here got a question for you.
Yeah, I got one question.
All right, go ahead, bro.
What's the Lord's plan for our ready defense, us being black men?
What's the what?
Our ready defense, like how everybody else got a ready defense. They can call the police. They can sick them on us. What's our ready defense for us
Give me
out in these streets?
he come over. Give me look at Psalms 5:1.
Book of Psalms, chapter 5, and verse number 1.
The book of Psalms, chapter 5 and verse 1. Give ear to my words, O Lord, consider my meditation. Hearken unto the voice of my cry, my King and my God. For unto thee will I pray. My voice shalt thou hear in the morning, O Lord. In the morning will I direct my prayer unto thee, and will look up. For thou art not a God that hath pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity.
You see other nations getting all together for this war? Most High is setting them up. You ain't got nothing to worry about, brother. But you got to return back to this here book if you want this here protection.
He got a scripture.
You have to do this. Get that 1 second. Keep going.
Thou shalt destroy them that speak, leasing the Lord will abhor the bloody and deceitful man.
Most High is about to do them in. He's about to go to work with these other nations. Okay? Because they have convinced themselves that they're doing these things on their own accord. He's dealing with them right now as we speak. He's dealing with the earth. But you gotta read and you gotta understand to watch.
I got y'all. I think I am subscribing to y'all.
Hold on. That'll finish this here passage for you, so, because you gotta hear this here also.
But as for me, I will come into thy house in the multitude of thy mercy, and in thy fear will I worship toward thy holy temple. Lead me, O Lord, in thy righteousness, because of mine enemies. Make thy way straight before my face. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness.
They are wicked. Your job is to pray towards the east, unto the Most High. And you pray and you beg, and when you pray, you tremble up in fear. Because if you don't got that fear of God, He ain't gonna help you. Because that means that you have a proud spirit upon you. We need to cast these things off ourselves. We have to humble ourselves down. We have to stop thinking that we're running something. We ain't running a goddamn thing. That's why we're dying. So how are we running anything if we're dying? Read.
Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. Destroy thou them, O God. Let them fall by their own counsels. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions, for they have rebelled against thee. But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice.
You have to put your trust in the Most High first. You gotta let go of everything else. You gotta give into Him. Okay? You gotta get your daughters. You gotta get your house up in order first. But you gotta give yourself unto the Lord at the end of the day. Read.
Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in them.
See that? So you have to rejoice unto the Most High. Okay? You got to be praying unto Him every day. Every day right now, you should be praying every day because this year, the Civil War is going to kick off here. That's why you got the white supremacists building up. They're down there in the South marching. They're about to come across this here damn country because they're ready to go to war. Read.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 46 and verse 1. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore will not we fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with swelling thereof.
See that? So the Most High is our defense. He's our sword, He's our buckler, and He's our shield. So that's why we got to return back unto Him first. If you want this here salvation. Come on, read.
Psalms 27 and 14. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and He shall strengthen thy heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord.
So you have to keep the commandments. You gotta return back to the law. Once you start keeping this here law, brother, you're gonna start to see things change. So that's why you gotta get in order first. Because a lot of our people, they walk around like they're tough and they don't got no fear on them. But when they start to see these things start to happening in the earth, and then it's gonna happen within these here cities, that whole attitude, that damn tough man attitude, and that witness Eve attitude, that all disappears. Because the Bible said that in the last day, mighty men are gonna faint from the things we're gonna see happening. And they're gonna fall out dead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14 and verse 13.
Bring it up.
Now therefore set thine house in order, and reprove thy people. Come for search of which of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Let go from thy mortal thoughts, and cast away the burdens of men.
You must control your thoughts in these last days, because you're gonna have stuff that's gonna pop up in your head. You gotta rebuke those things. Those are spirits. You gotta rebuke them. And part of that, pick up and read. Once those spirits enter in your mind like that, pick up the Bible and just start to read the scriptures, because that's gonna help cast them out.
Put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and has thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
So we're about to see something that we've never seen before in our lives. All that Hollywood mess ain't gonna be nothing compared to the real thing.
Right.
But it's gonna be 100 times way worse. Con, our troubles are close. We haven't really dealt with any danger like that yet. You know, brothers getting shot and stuff down like that in the streets. Like I told the sister before she left, 65,000 so-called black women missing.
Right.
Every year, it's 15 to almost 70,000 so-called black women missing, from newborn babies to old women. And guess what the white man says? Oh, they ran away. They'll be back. Give them a week or two. But when that little white girl come up missing, they spending $15 million to look for her. And guess what? She's in another state, hanging out with one of her friends.
Right. Hey, Slakia, smoking meth.
Con.